Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the game of the day. We're doing some rebranding stuff. I'm gonna get this started. Doing some rebranding stuff with, hey, play the video. Whoa, calm down now. Anyway, back to the point, silly video. So I've realized that the content for StarCraft 2 self-analysis was just too long. It was too long for people to watch. Most people were only making it about 7 or 8 minutes into the video. So I said, okay, cool. We get some colorful language from our ally, from our enemy, excuse me, to start things off. Who knows? Fill in the blank. And then we have the classic Neuro counter BM. Yeah, that's my favorite. That's my go-to. If someone ever says something mean to me on ladder, yeah is one of the best ones. It's 2 letters, it's quick, easy to type, and they oftentimes just don't respond, and sometimes they give silly rebuttals to your 2-letter rebuttal. Or counter rebuttal as it is. But in any case, we're gonna change this to game of the day. So instead of recording I'm gonna record my entire play session. But instead of analyzing every single game that I play and making a video out of it and all of this stuff, we're just gonna pick one game of the day to analyze, and we're gonna see, the same basic stuff. We're gonna be trying to note efficiency, general strategy, tendencies. As a starting point, I'm trying out using the reactions and builds from allthingszerg.com. I don't know how old it is. It seems relatively up to date. Whoops, put that in the wrong spot. Silly JaKaTaK. Glorfida somewhere is laughing because after I learned this, I showed her. And it took her a while to get it to the right spot, and this is old, so I was at this point still trying to get it in the right spot. Yeah, so we're gonna try a game a day and see how that performs, see how you guys are liking that. And please, always give me your feedback. Tell me what you're thinking, what you're feeling about the content, what you'd like to see disappear forever. Because it is a zero-sum game, I can only make so much content per week, and I love making it, and it's excellent. And so, please give me some guidance into what kind of content you like to see. If it's too long, too short, if you like more graphics or memes in it, whatever it is you feel. All right. So far, things have been relatively okay. At this point, this is me pre-build order past 17, 18, 17. So, some lings coming out. It's building 6 lings. Yeah, you do that. You do that in the ZVZ. 6 lings in the ZVZ. To worry about stuff. First Overlord is going, I think, pretty much along the path that enemy Zerglings will be following, so we haven't seen any yet, which is good. Depending on how you look at it. If you like to defend the 14-14 or a 13-12 or something, if you like that. And I was like, oh shit, that doesn't work, does it? Oh gosh, panic mode, did you see it? Did you see it? All I needed was 1 click, and then 1 click into the minimap. But no! The panic set in. Focusing in here. Seeing if I can get the queen chasing the overlord. And I don't think that I can at all. I think probably retreat. I don't know. Queen's getting kind of low. Very close. Oh. I get punished for over-aggression. It is a theme. Got Quail asked, these drones have saw blades instead of claw. Yeah, they are the Junker style drones. It's my current equipped skins. I like it. I like that one pretty much the best for the drones. I did the whole Leviathan theme for a while, but I really don't like it that much. So, especially the Leviathan drones. But a little bit extra unnecessary camera motion. And the main focus for this day, and for many subsequent days that you will be, or will not be watching, hopefully you will, is drones. I'm trying to get myself to just be in the habit of building more drones. Oh god. Oh god, all the lings coming in. That's a scouting error. That is a scouting error. So my reaction's not great, but I also don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I just, at this point, grab everything to fight together and try to get it to fight together. Overlord at the top is getting some extra DPS. That worked out better than I thought it would. That worked out much better than I thought it would, but I definitely need some more lings. I do have the Baneling Nest, so probably would be a good time to morph Banes before they come back. We do see a second base, so we know it's not like super all-in, it's just a little bit of aggression. And then trying to move into the second stage of the ZVZ, which is the Roach stage. But I don't have a third yet. And I recently found out that I need to take my third a lot sooner. A lot sooner. And so I think all this is a little bit too early. Yeah, so we lost some mining time against a player who wasn't being all that aggressive. They did make quite a few lings. So trying to get into the Roach game, building a spine crawler because I so want to just get into the game of roaches. I don't know what I was doing here. What is happening? Oh, okay. I'm trying to get into the base to see the tech. Okay. Good idea, but I think late. I think the Overlord Scout. Whoa, shit. Lost some lings, so I wasn't paying attention. I'm gonna need a queen up there. Oh dear. Oh, the queen not being in position was a big deal. I haven't scouted the third base either. And it's funny, right? Because like scouting is such an important thing, but I am not scouting the third base here because I don't know, like it's pretty normal to have a third base by now. And technically I can see the creep there, but I don't notice it. I'm like, shit, we need another queen to heal this queen. No! I was trying to press the key for transfuse. Did I really just make that? Oh my god. That was so close. That was so insanely close. Yeah, so I'm kind of... What's happening here is I'm in all-in territory, but I don't know it. And JaKaTaKtv singing the praises of complaining as a lifestyle. Must be sad, no? Must be frustrated a lot, or just negative in general. So yeah, we're just trying to get into the Roach game. We just don't know that this third base is here. Let's focus on our mechanics for a while, because I think strategically this game is already toast. The split was pretty good. To get the workers into the gas was reasonably efficient. Drones, drones, drones. Tons of money that I can't spend. Having a third hatch with a queen to drone would be helpful for sure. And now, oh god, at 7 minutes, I notice it. And then I'm like, hey, what the? Oh shit, his army's still there. Gosh dang it. Trying to build up my roach count. And this is what happens, right? This is, oh, the switch, thank God. Well, I kept the queen alive, but the building died. A little bit off, but get a little nice position in the corner. Hopefully it's enough time to get the rest of the drones out. Yeah, so I'm larva screwed, really, is the main thing. And it happens quite a bit. So I think fixing the third timer is gonna make a big deal. It's gonna be pretty important. Scouting the third, just knowing that it's a good time to scout the third. I don't know what the idea behind this roach thing is, other than I just have this incessant need to always be doing something. Ugh. Hoppy. Crap, I forgot how you pronounce it. You're gonna have to remind me. I think it's Hopi. They have announced a date for the balance patch. Oh, no they have not? I don't know. I don't know if they have or not. That's a bit tricky. I would love to assist. I was actually thinking about that earlier today. Cause I'm really excited for it. It's gonna be fun. Widow mines get revealed after they get used. It's gonna be one of the greatest moments. Akhtar says, the idea. You killed a bunch of his army and still have an army. If he was making workers behind it, you can do damage to his economy. Hoppy. Excellent, thank you. Sec micros. And I secure my 9-minute third base. I'm a macro Zerg. And then I'm like, holy crap, how come he has so much more stuff than me? I'm so surprised. I'm so surprised. But that's just a matter of not knowing what the meta is. Not knowing what the established set of strategies are. Because if you can know what those are, even if you don't know them too specifically, if you know the tendencies of play, then you can kind of hedge your bets a little bit. We have roach speed and some upgrades and some roaches, so that feels pretty good. I'm gonna keep upgrading. Yeah, but it's a failure of drones. Failure of drones. Need to make more drones. Man, this game is happening. This game is still happening. What is gonna happen? I don't even remember. Oh shit. I think I get like slightly more upgrades. Does the concave beat the convex? Oh man. +2 armor incoming. I'm just building as many units as I can and waiting for this attack to come in. Oh man. Okay, there it is. I was like, it's gotta come in eventually. That was a mistake. The moving in there was a big mistake. I still don't think I would have won that engagement, but moving in that way was quite the issue. Oh, misclick there as well. Just on the basic stutter step, there was a misclick, causing problems. Yeah, I must be ahead in upgrades because he's got so much more stuff than me. Oh, it could just be rally advantage, but I don't know. The problem is he killed my third base, and so now I'm in trouble. I have to defend the base with everything I have, and they're free to basically expand all over the map. They're going to attack me, which I don't think is necessary at this point. But maybe they feel they can close the game out. A little bit of micros. The micros are fun. Ooh. I get bold for a second. I'm like, I'm going to push out a little bit. No, JaKaTaK. No, you're not. That's a terrible idea. Absolutely terrible. So now it's all about this third. I have to try and stay alive. Survive! As the neurofolk would say. It's a good one. That's a good one. It's a good little mentality to just have in your head when you're behind. Don't worry about winning, just survive. Makes it easier to play out games from behind. Something that I'd like to know from all of you Zergies out there, how do you feel about teching at this point? Like, the last time I was playing ZVZ consistently was Roach v Roach, and that was it. The Ravager wasn't even in the video game. I have played very little Legacy of the Void. So, do people make lurkers? Do people make hydras? Do the infestors happen? What kind of tech choices go on after the Roach v Roach? Aside from, you know, you add in some Ravagers, they have more DPS, they have the extra damage, you force your opponent to move, right? It's a really good utility unit when it's gonna do some healing. Hydras or Infestor Ravager? Well, I love Infestor Ravager, so I'm gonna try that out next time. Yeah, there are Swarm Host memes again, I heard. Heard that Stefano was Swarm Host memeing it up. Yeah. This is the story of JaKaTaK and the quest for a third. A third that he should have taken at 30 supply, a few minutes into the game. And now, oh, I hate this so much. My queen was the first in selection priority in this little ragtag army that I've put together. So I didn't fire any of my corrosive biles for, I don't know, half the fight. I think I could have gotten like a full volley, or maybe like 3/4 of a full volley off. And that is it, ladies and jelly spoons. This is gonna be the next game. Stay with us.